Okay, this is now the end of July 2021. We've been at this Living with Intention business for 4 years now. And every once in a while, we do a kind of major revamping, re-envisioning what it is that we're doing. And we're in the middle of one of those right now. So we're going to relaunch in a new way in September. So keep track of that. Right now, what we're doing is we're kind of going back and cleaning up some pieces, learning what we can from what we have been doing so that the new thing is going to be as robust as possible. One of the things that we've learned recently, there's been a certain amount of discord within the community. As a matter of fact, some people have actually left. And that I'm really sad about that because I find tension to be a source of learning. It's it causes me to grow in various ways as I figure out what the tension is about. And this is a tension that is something that we have collectively experienced. This is a collective ouch. Multiple people within the community have felt the same one. So this isn't just kind of individuals being triggered by something because of their own trauma. This is actually something that's a part of the system. And so we want to look at what is that? And because multiple people can see it, we can kind of triangulate. We can kind of see from different points of view. So he says, oh, okay, this is what's going on. And to the degree to which we can say, this is what's happening, in ways where those of us who are experiencing the ouch can say, yep, that's what I'm talking about too, then we know there's something real there. And so we want to be able to describe that to other folks who may not be able to see it, so they can test it out. Maybe there's a collective delusion here. Maybe we're seeing something that other people aren't able or willing to see. When we describe the situation, if the situation that is arising is coming from some person's behavior, particularly if it's a pattern of behavior on their part, then we say, oh, here's what we see. And this becomes a kind of decision tree. Because when we say, hey, this is what we see, then the question is, can they see it? Now, if they can see it, awesome. They recognize that this is a problem. And then the issue is, okay, what are we going to do to support each other's transformation so that we repair this? The hard part is if the person who's generating this pattern of dysfunction says, nope, not going on, this isn't it, y'all are making this up, so that person is now kind of an outlier. They're seeing reality from a distinctly different position than the rest of us. Then the question is, what do we do? I don't want to kick anybody out. I don't want anybody to feel unwelcome. I also don't want to have a source of dysfunction, of a kind of toxic presence within the group. So that's the piece that we're wrestling with here. Is how do we deal with that circumstance when it arises? Because it appears to be the situation that we're in now. So how do we be a healthy community in the midst of that? I've been in situations where somebody made me uncomfortable, but I leaned into it and I learned from it. So I want to learn everything I can from this. And what we're having the opportunity to do now is to do that collectively. Let's collectively lean into this and see what will this teach us. So hope you're up for joining us on Sunday evening. Take care.